Alex Aleardi, 5'9", 167 pounds. Puck at the neutral ice. Darting ahead, here comes Wishart in across the blue line. Wishart shooting, pad save, rebound, score! And the Sound Tigers cash in. 2:59 into the hockey game, and Bridgeport leads 1-0. Blue line chance, and the shot drifts wide. Now to the near side, Odie Marchessault trying to work it in front. Chance forward, pad save, rebound, forward denied, another chance, and a save made, rebound, scores! Odie Marchessault in front, cashes in, and it's a 1-1 tie. Back up ice now is Landry. He clanked it off the glass, got it back and inside the Springfield end. Sent down deep on the backhand by Campbell. DeFazio centering feed, chance, score! Scott Campbell in front, and it's 2-1 for Bridgeport. He denied his man right in front of the net. That was Nina Ryder. Now play to the blue line. Landry chipping it ahead. Nelson in the slot, shooting, scores! Brock Nelson, a power play goal, and it's 3-1 in favor of the Bridgeport Sound Tigers. Falcons, Jodry wins the draw off the face-off, and it's played back to the blue line. Holden now to Drazenovich, top of the right circle. Played across ice, left point, shot, score! Tipped in front by Ryan Craig. Captain Craig with a power play goal, and the Falcons within one. David Haashagen, along with producer Matt Castonguay at the Clear Channel controls. First period action, half wall far side, trying to get it in front. Watkins, rebound chance, Backman scores, and it's 4-2 in favor of Bridgeport. Puck played ahead at center and up the left wing. DeFazio on the move, 2-on-1 break, in front, chance backhander, and Riley denied by the Falcons. Dayton, holy moly, what a goalie. A great pad save there by Paul Dayton. Donovan taking the puck around back of his own net. Matt Donovan lifts it ahead, got it to the neutral ice. Swatted at there by the forward Rosen. Settled down now by Springfield's Odie Marchessault ahead. Breakaway chance, Matthew Ford, backhander scores, and a beauty. Play back to center ice. Golubev returns to center. He bounced the puck in deep. Played ahead, into the slot, chance for Weber. Going to the backhand, scores! Will Weber ties the game with a backhander 26 seconds into the third, and it's a 4-4 tie. Skates it swiftly. DeFazio has it knocked away by Odie Marchessault, and DeFazio crashes into the end boards. Skates first, and DeFazio slow to get up. He's struggling now. He's back down to his knees, trying to get to the bench. Falcons score! Alex Aleardi, first pro goal. Chaput picking it up for Springfield in a fight around back behind. Hill dropping the gloves along with Mike Banwell. Jordan Hill and Mike Banwell squaring off. Working over one another, tying one another up just in front of the Falcons net. And the linesman in there to separate. They were grappling with one another.
First off, just thoughts on, I mean, this was one of the game that really wasn't, wasn't pretty, but you guys pulled out the 2 points. I mean, just talk about being able to win in such a situation like that and how it may help you guys, going on.
Well, all these games are tight right now, and even though it was a 5-4 game, it's a lot of goals, but I mean, 4 of them came right away, against us. So the fact is, I thought from a little bit of a shaky start, I don't think it was really effort. I just felt like, they had 4 goals on 5 or 6 shots there, so it was kind of every time we turned around it was in our net. And then that's not to blame Alan York totally. It was just we weren't as sharp. We had blown coverage on the first 2 goals. I mean, just blatant blown coverage. That can't happen. And then the 2 took some penalties again, and they ended up in our net. So that was we were kind of reeling from that, but showed some composure, came back. It was good.
We'll talk about Alan's effort, being able, shaking it off after having to come back in. I mean, like just talking about the challenge of having to do that, and and how he fared those last last period and a half.
Yeah, you know what, I thought we first of all I thought we tightened up the last period and a half, which was good. Secondly, I can't imagine leaving a game and having to come back in that scenario, but I thought he did an excellent job kind of composing himself making some saves and smothering some pucks, and you know, we kind of built off that a little bit, and you know, we just came out a little bit hungrier. Our details were a little bit better.
What happened? What happened with Pauly? I mean,
just lower body injury there. Yeah, the 3-on-1 there, he came across and tweaked something there. So.
Alex Aleardi's line certainly had its impact tonight. His first pro game, he gets his first pro goal.
Yeah, they, you know what? Every time they got on the ice, they just got better and better. I felt, and they played with great energy. I thought that they played a lot of time in their zone, which is great. They were physical. They were hounding pucks. It was good to see. You know, that was his first pro hockey game, and he looked very comfortable out there. You know, a little jittery at time, but I mean, to be expected. And but he competed, and that was a good thing to see from him. I like that line. Him, Jake, and Smitty, I thought brought good energy for us tonight.
Big night for Jam as well.
Yeah, good to see him kind of burst that bubble a little bit. He's been fighting it offensively, but tonight I liked his compete. I liked the way he was hard on pucks. He was getting to the dirty areas, you know, and you know, it's amazing what happens when you start doing that. You get rewarded. You know, with goals and assists. It was a nice pass. He found 40 there on the breakaway, but you know, it was his overall game that I really liked. You know, the points, the goals, assists. That's always the end product, or usually end result of solid play. And you know, I was happy to see how he was hard on pucks tonight.
Let's talk about the PK, especially in the last two periods. In the first two periods, they went Bridgeport went 2 for 2, and then you held them off the rest of the game. Let's talk about the effort, you know, tightening up on that.
Yeah, you know, the goals there, just one was through a screen, just had eyes, and the other one kind of bumped it around, and all of a sudden it's internet, you know. And again, you start taking penalties, and you know, we took 11 against them the last game, and you know, we killed all of them technically. One was, I mean, in my books, it was a power play goal because it had just ended, and the guy was really just coming out of the box. So, you know, you can't take that many penalties. That's something we got to clean up here down the stretch. You start gaining some momentum. I thought our energy was much better to start the game, but then you put yourself behind the 8 ball, taking another penalty, and you start overusing guys, and some other guys are sitting cold on the bench. So, and you know, it's not a good recipe for success. You don't want to be playing like that. We had seven kills in 2 periods. I mean, that's just we got to get better in that area.
First pro game, first pro goal. I mean, let's talk about the whole experience, how it went, push you get a win and the game winner.
Yeah, it was a great feeling. I mean, working hard in practice, learning the systems, and it's a little bit different game here, obviously, than the CHL, but it was a great feeling. I mean, getting the 2 points is the most important thing. I mean, it's a team game, and more than happy to get my first one. First game, I can't believe it. I was real excited. It was a great play. It was got a nice little bounce and just landed on my stick and just buried it.
I mean, the fact that it stood up as the game winner, I mean, obviously must have been, you know, cool for you as well. I'll probably add to, you know, what you'll be able to tell, you know, your kids down the road.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, scoring a game winner in your first game, you can't beat that. I mean, it's something I'll never forget, and appreciate everything all the guys have done for me since I've been here too. I mean, they've been really helping me out, making me feel welcome and part of the team.
How has that adjustment process gone since you arrived in Springfield?
It's been good. I mean, meeting the guys, I got to hang out with them, get to know them a little bit too. So it was, it's been pretty easy actually. The guys here are great. I mean, coaching staff, everything, straight down the list. Just going over the system, stuff like that. I mean, everything's been easy transition. I'm real happy and real lucky for that too. I know it can be difficult sometimes.
I mean, what were your first impressions of playing in front of Springfield crowd?
It was a great feeling. I mean, they're a little bit rowdy. It was a lot of fun. I mean, watched a few games here now, so I know what to expect in the games and stuff. But it was a great experience, and it's one I'll never forget.
I mean, your first pro goal against Rick DiPietro. I mean, that's gotta feel pretty good as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's something I'll definitely talk to my buddies about later tonight, I'm sure. But you know, speechless almost. It was incredible, great feeling. You know, I'm just real excited and can't wait for the next game now.
I mean, let's talk about. I mean, you mentioned the guys have made you feel welcome, but talk about just coming in on a, you know, one of the best teams in the league and being, you know, right in the middle of, you know, of a postseason scenario here.
It's definitely interesting. I mean, you know, they're getting ramped up for playoffs right now. Every game they're getting ready for right now is a playoff game. So they're just trying to, you know, get their systems down, do all that. I mean, coming in, you know, getting into the lineup is, you know, it's a big step as well, and, you know, working hard in practice to get there. So more than happy, and I'm real excited.